Good morning and welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Wilmington. I'm Reverend Dr. Ellen Contente, and it is Sunday, April 13th. I got the date right. Yay! So it is Palm Sunday. I'm so happy to have all of you with us this morning. And for those of you that are watching us online, I invite you, if you are able to stand, to please do so and sing with our celebration singers our opening song.
Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Well, the Spirit waits with open arms. It's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. Come on in. You'll find a place of rest in the arms of Spirit. It's waited so long for your homecoming day. It knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. We want to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Well, the door's unlocked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. There is room enough in the home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. Come on in. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
Well, good morning, Unity of Wilmington. So happy to be here. I was here yesterday for the most beautiful celebration of life service that I think I've ever been to. It was just beautiful, very inspiring. We were honoring our beloved Johnny Johnson, one of our members who has passed. And say that again? Turn it. It's in the wrong direction. All right, that's embarrassing. How's that? Is it working? Okay. Anyhow, if you weren't here yesterday and you have an opportunity to come to another celebration of life, I encourage you to come. He was quite a man, and it was a very encouraging celebration. So I went home thinking about it and woke up thinking about it. A couple of things I want you to know. In front of the church, we have some cones. You may have noticed some when you came to park. And those are there for people that may need some extra help to get in church or handicap. And so what we've done is put cones there to reserve those spots so that those who need them will have the opportunity to park and get into the church and get out of the church easily. So big question, who is here for the very first time? Anybody? Well, welcome. What's your name? Tiffany. Welcome, Tiffany. We're glad you're here. There will be people that have on yellow tags, and they're our welcome committee, and they will offer you a welcome packet with information about Unity. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask any one of us. We'll be happy to talk with you. It's a fabulous place to be. Okay. So we're going to start by stating together our mission statement. Unity of Spiritual Center of Wilmington is a vibrant, inclusive spiritual community dedicated to expanding consciousness, inspiring personal transformation, and nurturing love and connection. And our vision is, united in love, the world celebrates joy, abundance, and harmony. And we always say together our statement of truth, which is beautiful. There is only one presence and one power, active in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotence. And 3 affirmations that we say every week. I am a beloved expression of God. I am here for a holy purpose, and I am in the right place at the right time, right now. So I'm going to invite up Teresa Rodriguez to share the daily word for today with us. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Anne.
I didn't introduce myself.
Good morning. So today is, the daily word is Palm Sunday. And if we will say the affirmation together. On Palm Sunday, I celebrate the divine presence within. And I am going to read from the In the Garden, the Lent publication from Unity Village, instead of the daily word today. Beginning a Bold Vision by Reverend Teresa Burton. So this begins the week of the Holy Week, and Jesus is riding into Jerusalem knowing of his plight. And over the years, we've been taught the lessons of the Easter story. It's humbling and inspiring to learn again and again of Jesus' last week on earth, his peace and purpose, his love, his acceptance, and the depths of his capacity for forgiveness. But what can we learn from Palm Sunday? Maybe it's the lesson that for anything to be accomplished, it must first be begun, that holding a vision of a promise fulfilled keeps us going during our more difficult moments, that the possibility of disappointment and failure need not dampen our joy to start in our willingness to preserve. Palm Sunday teaches us the power of spiritual living. When we answer the call of our hearts, we grow more fully into awareness of our oneness with God. The matters of the world will eventually fall away for all of us as they did for Jesus. But as spiritual beings, we will live on eternally rooted in the truth of God. We may recognize the Palm Sunday experience playing out in our own lives. We set aside doubts and fears and keep a bold vision. We risk ourselves. We fall in love and open our hearts, acknowledging we may eventually grieve the loss of a relationship. We strike out in pursuit of grand adventures, realizing we may fail. We climb high, knowing we may fall far. The exhilaration of Palm Sunday hosannas does not last. As we struggle and stumble along our path, our dreams may dim. Our failures and defeats may feel like the end of life as we know it. The story of Palm Sunday reminds us that fear of failure, embarrassment, and even death should not deter us from answering the call of our inner knowing, the voice of the Spirit within. This is our divinely inspired call to grow, to stretch, and to do the seemingly impossible thing. If you've ever planted a garden, you already know this. There is joy and positive anticipation in preparing the soil and spreading the seeds. I'm sorry, I lost my place. You envision plants sprouting through the earth's surface, blooming and growing lush and tall. In those moments, you are not thinking of drought or strong winds, a poor harvest, or the dry leaves and weak roots that signal a garden's eventual death. At the beginning, there is hope and potential, and that is enough. So I am Teresa Rodriguez, and I am the prayer partner. And after service, if you would like to have an uplifted prayer, I would be happy to meet you over by the prayer room. And we pray on prayer requests for 30 days, and then we send them off to Silent Unity in Unity Village in Missouri. Thank you. And now I invite our beloved Reverend Ellen up to the podium.
So, wow. It is time for our meditation. So I invite everybody to get comfortable in your seat. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And if you are watching us online, you can do the same. Take a nice deep breath in and release. And on this Palm Sunday, our meditation is recognizing the divine within. And as we go within, we tap into the presence, the power, the knowing that we are divine expressions of God. And breathing in and exhale. Allowing that space to open. Opening our hearts to the divine. Opening our heart to love, to peace, to joy. And just like Jesus came as the Prince of Peace, we too can show up in our lives peaceful, calm, joyful, hearts open, sharing our light with others. I am open to peace. So any thoughts of discord, just allow them to dissipate. Any grudges, any frustrations, any anger, shine a light of love on them and watch them dissipate. I am open to health. Any experience of disease, pain, just shine the light of health and watch them dissipate. Opening your heart even more. I am open to joy. Any unhappiness, any fear, shine a light of joy and watch it dissipate. Breathing in and release. Centering in that knowing that I am divine expression of God. I am that light that shines. I am. And with your heart open, feel that joy, feel that love, and feel that peace that Palm Sunday represents, that peace that we want to experience in the world. It starts in our own hearts and mind. And so today, I am an ambassador for peace and joy and love. And so let's take one more nice deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Bringing our focus and attention back. Wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and open up your eyes. Well, it is now my divine pleasure, always a divine pleasure, to have Terrell Williams sing for us, and he is going to sing a very appropriate song for today, Here Comes the Sun. Let's give him a round of applause.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, it's always all right when Terrell Williams sing. Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you to my beautiful Justin and Mitch and to Katie for their accompaniment. Ah, yes, we could use a little sunshine, couldn't we? Well, the sun is shining, right? But you know what I mean. Don't you know what I mean? Yeah. So our theme this month is life, And wow, it is great to be alive. It is great to be alive. Because what's the alternative? What's the alternative? Well, we all have life. We have eternal life, and absolutely, that's what we teach. And yesterday we got an opportunity, for those of you that were here, to experience the celebration of life by Johnny Johnson and his family. And, you know, it was such an amazing memorial service. I mean, I've never said that about a memorial service. Like, wow, what an incredible service. That was truly a celebration. And it's interesting because whenever I've gone to a memorial service or a funeral, I mean, this is what I usually wear. Like, you know, we're told you're supposed to wear black because it's somber and we're mourning. Well, it was anything but mourning. It was truly a celebration of someone who's really lived their life. And, you know, when you think about it, as far as we know, we only get this one life. We have eternal life, and some people do believe that they've come back. But this experience of being Ellen, as far as I know, I only get one shot at that. And of course, I want it to be the best shot. I want to experience life to the fullest. And, you know, when Jesus came in on his donkey and they were shouting, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna to him, he came as a Prince of Peace. But Hosanna means we need help and you can help us. We need help, but you can help us. And I was really thinking about that. I mean, I didn't grow up in a Christian household. I grew up Jewish, as a lot of you know. And so we didn't really celebrate Palm Sunday or Easter Sunday or really any Christian Christian holidays. But I was thinking about when we you know, are asking for help of our God, we are saying, we can't do this on our own. We need your help, and you can help us. And yet, we teach that we are divine expressions of God. So when we are asking for help, what we're really saying is, I need to center myself in myself and recognize my powers. And life, which is what our theme is one of our 12 powers. And so we have this divine spiritual life within us among power of strength and power of will and power of faith and power of imagination, all these amazing powers. So when we ask for help, not only are we asking for support of each other, but we're also tapping into that strength that we have that says, you know what? I do have it within me to do the things that I need to do. And so we can never be separated from this power. And so our affirmation for today is, I am flowing and growing in the river of life. So let's say that together. I am flowing and growing in the river of life. And if you're watching online, I love when you type that into that chat space on Facebook. So I am growing and flowing, or flowing and growing. You can reverse that if you prefer. So how do we do it? How do we live fully? How can we truly live fully? So the name of my talk is, it's great to be alive. So what does that mean, to be alive? Well, It starts with being awake. How many of you woke up this morning? Yay! Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are awake. Because when I wake up in the morning, I've got to go like, whoa, and then go get my coffee. But to be awake means to really be present. Are we smelling the roses, as they say? Are we walking through life awake, or are we sleepwalking through our lives? And you know, again, when I was listening to all the amazing stories that they were sharing about Johnny, first of all, I felt jealous that I only got this much of a chance to get to know him, because he truly lived a full life, and he was awake throughout it all, at least from the stories that they shared. So are we living our life that way? Are we taking full advantage of all of the things that we can in our lives? No matter how scary it might feel to try it, to be fully awake means to be willing to go for it. So I want you to go out today on your way out the door, and I want you to smell every flower that you walk by. Hopefully there's still some azaleas out there, but if not, the roses are in bloom. At least they were in my yard. So awake, that's your first thing, your first charge. Then L is lively. Lively. That means having life. Right? We can be awake, but we're just sitting there, barely breathing. So how lively are you? How excited are you for your life? How enthusiastic are you to embrace the things that you have? Did you get up this morning again? Wow, I can't wait to get to Unity Spiritual Center. How many? Go ahead. Everyone's hand should go up. There we go. Christine in the back is like, yes, yes. I want to see that. I want to see some lively people out there. That way I know that you are fully alive and awake. So how do we become more lively? Sometimes we don't feel it. Like things are tough. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Sometimes we just have to put a smile on our face. We have to tap into the things that are going well in our lives. Appreciate the little things. I believe that life is lived in the moments. That cup of coffee, man, that is the best thing in the whole world. That's the best thing in the whole world for me. When I wake up in the morning, and if I can start my day with appreciation, then it makes the rest of the day go even better. So gratitude for the things, not just all the things that are happening that are good, but gratitude for being alive. You know, a lot of you know that my husband had colon cancer, and we talked to Johnny quite a bit about that. But that experience of having colon cancer meant every day when he would wake up, I'm just happy to be alive. I'm breathing. Right? It's another day. It's another opportunity. So inspired. Take action on the things that you want to do in your life. Take action on those things that you're kind of curious about. Try something new. Be inspired to go to the next chapter, right? What does retirement mean? I know a lot of folks in our community are, retired or looking forward to retirement, or maybe a long way off from retirement. But what am I doing that inspires me? What excites me? That's how you feel alive, when you do something that you enjoy doing, when you focus on a goal or a dream. So we want to make sure that we're inspired. And in my 12 Powers class, we talk a lot about that, because we're focused, and that full 12 weeks is on reaching a particular goal that we set or dream that we had. And it's not too late for you. We still have 3 more classes if anybody wants to join. So V is vitality. As you can tell, that's one of my favorite words. Vitality. And again, these are all interrelated, but am I animated? Am I animated? It's hard to inspire people when you're kind of like this, right? Who wants to follow that person? You want to lift that person up, and you might be feeling that. You might be feeling that, so how can I animate myself? How can I feel more alive and lively? Well, again, tap into that one little kernel, that one piece that inspires you. And it could be that flower. I like to just go in my yard sometimes and look at things that are blooming and think, wow, like that was dead all winter long, and all of a sudden this thing sprouted with these beautiful purple and yellow flowers. No, where's Rich? Because he'll tell me if it's a perennial or an annual. I always get them all confused. When I retire, I'm going to take that master gardening class because I want to learn everything about gardening so I can go in my yard and know what is growing. But if you go out to nature and you just see things out there, that will inspire you. That can animate you. If we can't find it within, find it in nature. Find it in somebody else. We don't need to walk through our lives not feeling alive. Right? For me, that's no way to live. And so, of course, energize. How do you energize yourself? Be of service. Be of service. And we got to take care of ourselves. So how do we make sure that we're energized? You got to get a good night's sleep so you can wake up awake. You got to eat healthy. And eat some cookies, too. Cookies are good. And we need to move. Our bodies were meant to move. Right? We may be divine expressions of God, but we're having this human experience. And every body, literally every body, is different. So listen to your body. Listen to your body. Take good care of yourself. That is how you're going to be able to be fully awake and alive. All right, so let's take a look at what Louise Hay said. She's one of my favorites. She says, I choose to make the rest of my life the best of my life. I choose to make the rest of my life the best of my life. Well, we know Dr. Herbert likes to always tell us that the best is absolutely. The best is yet to come. And I'm going to say the best is always here, and that means tomorrow is better and better. But we are the ones that get to choose that. We are the ones that have to create that. It doesn't just happen for us. Of course, it starts here first. And if we want to make the rest of our life the best of our life, then we have to be fully awake. We have to be lively. We have to be energized. We have to be vital. We have to have a passion. We have to have a purpose. We need to have a reason to get up in the morning. Irma Bombeck is one of my absolute favorite, what would you say she is? Author, humorist. How many of you are familiar with Irma Bombeck? Yeah, I know a number of people are here. She said, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left. And you could say, I used everything you gave me. How many of you feel like you could do that right now? Ooh, a few of you. Okay. Well, that means there's a great opportunity for us to still have the best. If we still have talent inside of us, and we should until the very end, because talent doesn't go away, doesn't get used up, we can make choices every day to really live fully. So this month, in addition to being life, which is our theme, it's also National Humor Month. It's National Humor Month. That's one of the reasons I picked Irma Bombeck to talk about, because humor really does lighten the load. It lightens the burden. When we are going through tough times, whether that's cancer, whether that's a divorce, whether that's, bankruptcy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we go through as humans. How are we going to get through that? Well, sometimes we have to laugh about it. We have to find humor in life's unpredictability, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, do we? How many of you know for 100% surety that you know what tomorrow's going to bring? There we go. I just proved it. No, nobody knows. So humor teaches us to be able to surrender a little bit. So even the universe does have a sense of humor. Maybe you can relate to this. How many of you like to meditate so that you can bring yourself to a state of peace and calm? And yet the dog is just yapping in the background, or just when you sit to meditate, your next door neighbor's doing their yard work and they've got the leaf blower. Oh, that's the thing that just drives me crazy. It's like, ah! What about you're watching the weather, and it says, oh, it might rain 50%, 60%, and you're like, I'm going to bring my umbrella, and then the one day you say, you know what, it hasn't rained all week, I am not bringing my umbrella. And what happens that day? It rains, it pours. Or you are praying for courage, or in my case, patience. Just pray for patience. And what does the universe do? It brings you things for you to practice your patience. You are stuck behind that long line of traffic, or you're trying to decide which of the lines should I get into the supermarket, because I only have a few things. And you see all those lines, and you're like, you're calculating it, right? Trying to figure out which is the best one. And then you make a decision, and of course, that's the line where there's something happening with the register. The person is writing a check, and they're taking their time. Sorry if any of you write checks at the supermarket. But there's always that, hold up. And so, of course, I asked for patience. So now I have to practice it. So the universe is always providing us those opportunities to laugh and to enjoy life more. So if we are not using up all of our talents, all of our skills, our abilities, if there are things that we still want to learn how to do, it's not too late. It is not too late. If you are breathing, then you have another opportunity. So no matter what's happened up till now, the rest can still be the best. So what are our principles today? What has our lesson really been about? Actually, let me come back. So just because you have life doesn't mean you're living. So you need to breathe life into your life. Right? Breathe life into your life. And I know whenever I speak, I'm speaking to the choir, as they say. So share this message with your friends, with your family, and encourage them. Do things with them. Breathe more life into our lives. And remember that, we are always in the divine flow. But we need to flow with the rhythm. And as Dr. Herbert likes to do, he likes to do the little shimmy and shake, so we gotta go with the flow sometimes. Don't dam up your life with unhappiness. If you want to be happy, that's up to you. Do the things that make you happy. Put a smile on your face. There's a lot of physiology around just smiling can make you feel better. Put on music. Look to people like Johnny as an example of what brings people happiness. Just being of service to others. Looking for a need and then filling it. You think about people that are going through things and yet they still show up. They are here living their lives. Like, in back there, Jim Downers comes pretty much with Christine. Thank you, Christine, every Sunday. And so no matter what we're going through, it doesn't mean we still can't show up in whatever state that we're in and still live as fully a life as we can at that time. And I think that's what Palm Sunday reminds us, is the power of showing up fully alive in whatever state that we're in, just as we are where we are, because we don't know where tomorrow might be leading us. We don't know, but that doesn't mean that we can't still show up. Life is unpredictable. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. But if we are breathing, we should be saying to ourselves, it's great to be alive. So I found this poem by Sai Baba, who was a revered spiritual figure in India. And he said, life is a song, sing it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a sacrifice, offer it. Life is love, enjoy it. And so let's finish with our affirmation to really anchor this in. Everybody ready? I am flowing and growing in the rhythm of life. Thank you, everyone. All right, so it is that time to express another form of life and love, which is God in action, our offering. And here at Unity, we offer many different ways for you to support us. Time, talent, of course, your dollars. And for those of you that do give online, we have these new green cards that are available. So if you want to take a green card and then just put that in the baskets as they come around so that you can energetically feel like you're part of the giving in the service. So with that, let's do our muja. Yeah, there's the green cards that I was sharing with you. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
I
Great, thank you. We'll have to bring it
I am
up.
the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. Be a blessing to the world.
I know that what is in these baskets, what circulates online, are blessings to each and every person. We are always in divine flow, and we can never be separated from that divine love. And so with that, I say thank you, and release my word, knowing it's done, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna, well, he's already up there, I'm sure. So let's give Terrell another round of applause.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up, the colors blinding. Take the world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind. You'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and ride your light. Let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky. And is open wide, you're electrified. When the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again, 'cause you're living and spinning, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie that you have to hide your face, afraid to step outside. So you lock the door, but don't you stay that way. No more living in the shadows. You and me, we know how that goes. 'Cause once you see it all, you'll never ever be the same. We'll be the lightning shining. Bottle up and keep on shining. You can prove there's more to you. You'll never be afraid. So come alive, come alive. Go and light your light. Let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky. And it's open wide, you're electrified. When the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know we can't go back again, 'cause we're living in the living and in the dreaming with our eyes wide open. So come alive. Come on, come all, come here, come on. To anyone who's bursting with a dream, Come one, come all, you'll hear the call to anyone who's searching for a way to break free, free. Don't think you can never be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. Wordy. 'Cause you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. The world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive.
Do we have amazing music here or what? Seriously. Awesome. Thank you, Terrell. Okay. What's happening today? First of all, today is Super Sunday, one of our favorite Sundays, because we get this delicious soup that's brought in by numbers of people, and we get to enjoy it as we have fellowship with each other. That's at 12:30 today, right after the service. We also have Kirtan today. Maya Vada comes every other week, and it's a chant and response. It's very beautiful, very inspiring. It really lifts you up. So you might want to try that, and it happens every other week. So ongoing this week, as Reverend Ellen mentioned, she's doing the 12 Powers series, and this week it's going to be on order. She said 3 more weeks? Okay. So that happens at 6:30 every Wednesday. And everyone's welcome. You can come for one session. You can come for the whole thing. I've really enjoyed it. The WOW book group happens on Fridays at 10 a.m. right here in the community room. So if you're interested in being part of a book club, come in and join, a spiritual book club. We also have a lending library. You may know that, you may not know that. In the back where the children's room, where the classroom for kids is, further back, we have a library. We use it for meetings a lot of times, but it's filled with all kinds of wonderful spiritual books. And they're there for you to use, for you to go in and borrow. And all you need to do is go in there and use a sign-up sheet, and you can go in there between 10 a.m. on Sunday, 10:15 and 11, or right after the service to 12:45, and just sign your name and the name of the book that you're taking out and enjoy, because there's some wonderful, wonderful books in there. Okay, how can you get involved? We're going to have an indoor spring cleaning on Saturday the 19th. And anybody that's able to come for an hour or so and help, you are very welcome. Bring your favorite cleaning supplies, woohoo! And we'll have a list of things that need to be cleaned. But it's a great way to do more community together and be part of making this an awesome place, the awesome place that it is. On Sunday the 20th, which I think is next week, Easter Sunday, we're going to have for the kids an Easter egg hunt. So that's happening right after the service at 12:05. Bring your grandkids if you have any, or your children. And there'll be an Easter egg hunt. The kids are looking forward to it. Teresa Rodriguez, God bless her, has been doing, it's going to be, let me tell you what it is first, and then I'll tell you that it's canceled next week. It is called Circle of Hope. It's a bereavement support group. So if you're grieving anything or anyone, please come and share. So what time does that happen? 3? 4:30. Every other Sunday? First and third Sunday of every month. But it will not happen next Sunday because it's Easter, and we have all these other wonderful things going on. So many of you know a fundraiser that we're doing right now is the Bloom Sale. We're selling tulips and daffodils for the altar for Easter Sunday. And how it works is today's the last day to put an order in. Hope everybody has done that. go out and order what you want, whether you want daffodils or tulips or both. And they will be put on the altar here and make our Easter Sunday beautiful. At the end of the Easter Sunday service, if you bought a daffodil plant or a tulip plant, you can come up and take it home with you. So I love that event. So you can make your order. Today is the last day in the lobby. Someone will be out there to take your order. And then Saturday, May 3rd, we're doing a planting day. We have a group of people. We're looking for people to sign up and come. It's going to be from 9 to 11, and we'll be doing planting to make our sanctuary and our space beautiful outside. So please think about joining for that. There's also, I think, sign-up sheets for almost everything are in the community room where you can have some soup. Okay, how to find what else is going on and stay on top of our events. You can go to the website and hover over the word connect to sign up for the newsletter. And you'll get a newsletter every week in your email telling you of all the things that are going on. You can click on events on the website, and that will also tell you what's going on. You can join the Facebook page. And again, I said there are sign-up sheets in the fellowship hall. There's lots of things going on. So see what appeals to you, sign up, and join us. Okay, so every week we honor teams, and it takes all of us. It takes a village to do all that needs to be done in any congregation. So we have lots of teams for people to participate and do something that you feel passionate about to help keep our community alive and our space alive. So this week we're honoring the grounds team. If you're on the grounds team, please stand up. The building team, I know you are on the building, and the gardening team. Anybody on the gardening team? Well, you can see we need some more volunteers. So please consider participating in these things. The last thing is over here. Our theme for this year is Thrive in 25. And so what we've got here is a place where you can put a little sticky note indicating something that's you're thriving in 25, something you've taken on, something you've done, something you intend to do. I just got back from Japan, so that's going to be in my part of my Thrive. Anyhow, so please do that. And also, take the time to go up and read what other people have put in there. I found that to be very inspiring. Okay, so please add your accomplishments, and I'm going to invite back Reverend Ellen to close us out.
Let's give Ann some appreciation. Yeah, as Ann was saying, it definitely takes a village to keep our lively spiritual center going. And in alignment with that, one of the things that I'm looking to establish or start, and I'm calling it the Soul Train. Woohoo, the Soul Train. There are a number of folks that need more support. And what I'm putting together here, and this is a sheet, and it will be an opportunity for people that need help and support to write their name, their phone number, and what they're looking for. Christine in the back asked me for some support and help taking Jim to his doctor's appointments. And so we're going to put this in the community room. And so if you're available on a particular day and that time, you can put your name on the list and a phone number, and Christine will get in touch with you, or you can reach out to her directly. And if there's other people that need things, go ahead and put your name under the requester list. And if it's something that you can help and support with, you can be the volunteer for that. It's not going to be coordinated by me or Unity per se, but I wanted to provide a vehicle, a process, a way for people to be able to get that kind of support. So we're going to start it and try it. And again, if you need support, you be the requester. If you want to provide the support, you'll be the volunteer. So I think it's hopefully pretty straightforward. The other thing I wanted to, yes, thank you, Christine. You know, and that's how we got the cones outside. You know, See a Need, Fill a Need. That was one of my favorite movies. Jose, you know the name of that one. Is that Robots? Robots, yes. See a Need, Fill a Need. So that's what we're trying to do. One last little announcement. So Steve, where are you, Steve? If Steve could stand. Steve is doing an hour talk and tour for chaplains in the Revolution at Moores Creek National Park. I believe that's today? Next Saturday. So he's got some information that's on the bulletin board. It sounds really fascinating, so if you're interested, please see Steve after the service. All right, I think that's it for announcements. The last piece, though, obviously is, as we keep saying, it takes a village. And this is a list of the volunteers and the people that are in staff that were and continue to be until we're done in service today. So let's give everybody a round of appreciation. And so now I invite you, if you're able, to stand and we'll do our prayer for protection and then our peace song. And Terrell, you're welcome to come back on stage. Yeah. And my celebration singers can come up now too. So together, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God folds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I are, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let there begin with peace, and living a moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And let's remember, palms up for peace, keeping our hearts open to joy, love, prosperity, happiness, and know that we are whatever we choose to be. I am. And it's great to be alive, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Namaste.